Good morning. I can just imagine the CEO of AstraZeneca today, sitting there in your big, nice office. Somebody comes in with a piece of paper, shaking, and you say, okay, something happened. What is it? And the person says, well, somebody died again. And you say, oh my God, this is terrible. Not again. So how far between the shot and the death this time? Well, it was just a few hours. And you say, well, we have to have an emergency meeting right now. Yeah. Well, it's a special business, isn't it? And they had this beautiful plan, didn't they? It was perfect. So you had an infection. The politicians locked people up, restricted their freedoms, and then they were given the shot. Right? And at some point, of course, infections will go down. They always do. It's interesting here in Sweden, they are already bragging about this. Infections are going down. Very, very few got the shot in Sweden. But still, the authorities, they brag and say, see, it's going down. We made it. It's working. Yeah. I saw the head of UK's flu program, Shaman Peacock. She said this: we have to appreciate that we were always going to have booster doses. Immunity doesn't last forever. See? Brilliant, isn't it? So infections go down, right? And then there is something happens now, mutation, and they say, oh, now you need another one, another dose. So first we will lock you up, restrict your freedoms, because it worked the last time, you see. Then we will give you another shot, and then we will handle it. We know how to do this now. This is the future. And we are going to need a lot of doses. Yeah. So perfect plan from the drug companies. Only this, they did not expect this. Maybe they did expect some people to die, right? But this could be easily explained. But now there are so many. Yeah. And when you die within hours, it's very hard to explain. Yeah. And this happened, you see, in Italy. Right? Sandro Tognatti, a music teacher, 57 years old. He got the shot and he died within hours. And here's more bad news for the CEO of AstraZeneca. It was the AstraZeneca shot. And the prosecutor of Biella, Italy, ordered the seizure of nearly 400,000 AstraZeneca doses and opened a manslaughter investigation. Yeah. Yeah, this guy sitting in his office is getting bad news, isn't he? They did what? Yeah, they seized 400 of our doses as evidence, and they opened a manslaughter investigation. Terrible news. And also, Italy's national drug regulator announced it was suspending the use of the AstraZeneca in the country. And I haven't got it confirmed, but apparently 17 countries now has suspended the AstraZeneca shot. Terrible news. You know, AstraZeneca is UK Swedish. Yeah. And what do you think the UK government is doing? And what do you think the Swedish government is doing? Well, they are not suspending the shot, no. Why? Well, I suppose there's pressure, yeah. And speaking about pressure, you know, maybe lately you have noticed that your politicians have been doing some very, very strange things. illegal actually, as they are restricting your freedoms. And I believe this is because of pressure. I think this pressure is hidden. They will not be able to tell you about it, because the people who are putting the pressure on your politicians, they don't want people to know this. And who can put so much pressure on politicians, you think? Well, it's the people who are lending you money. Yeah, of course. The world bankers. That's right. They are making your politicians do these very illegal and weird things. This is what I believe. They will not tell you about it, as I said, of course not. If this came out, this would be a disaster. And about disasters, I mean, just imagine when this is exposed, this total madness that we see. What do you think is going to happen when people realize what's been happening? Well, they will lose all trust in the authorities. They will lose all trust in media. They will. So these people, they have invested so much, not just money, careers. See, people made careers out of this flu. Yeah. And media, they invested so much of themselves into this. They have been lying. And it would be absolutely tragic for them when and if this is exposed. So this is our job, to do it. And it is coming out, yeah. I saw, actually yesterday, a great guy, an opinion leader here in Sweden, was talking about this, about the restrictions, about the stupidity. And there's more and more of those who are now speaking up. So, yeah. Okay, I wish you a great day. Bye.